What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. So in this video I am going to show you something that is going to give you the edge, that is going to put you up in the 1%, because as we know it, the trenches, right? So what we're looking at, where all the meme coins are coming out, they are very scammy, a lot of them very ruggy. There's a lot going on, and we need to be able to identify the best of the best to position ourselves in a place where we can constantly make money, okay, where we have that income. So I am going to explain to you how to identify developer wallets at no cost so you can monitor and analyze their activity, and if their performance looks solid, you can set up automatic copy trading, right? So after spotting a developer with a strong migration percentage, you can review their wallet history in more detail. I'm going to show you how to do that. So if we look at the migrated tab, guys, make sure that you press on pulse. So we are on Axiom, by the way. I'm going to leave you the link down below so you can sign up under my link so you can get your 10% cash back. It all adds up. But either way, guys, let's get into this. So on the migrated tab, you see all these different coins, right? And you see these gold crowns. These gold crowns are pretty much, you know, how many coins have been migrated out of all the ones that have been created by the dev. Okay, so that's very important. So for example, if we click on this one, normies, I'm going to show you this one. So as we are looking at it, okay, forget about the chart. Most important thing, we go down. So this is the success of the dev, 20%. So he's migrated 2 and 8 have been non-migrated. You can actually go and check the coins here, you know, the market cap, liquidity, and so on. But the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is to be able to find the devs that are fresh, that are early, okay, and that can actually provide you with very good opportunities in the future. Because if you are going to be, you know, trading all the cupsies and all these top KOL wallets, guys, they've got a million side wallets. They've got so much going on behind the scenes. You know, they're out there to get you. They're not really trading based on the knowledge that they have. They're trading literally based on the fact that they have so many copy traders so they can pump anything. But these, okay, these dev wallets, so the devs creating the coins and their wallets buying in first, they don't have much history. I mean, this dev doesn't have much history. So if we actually were to go back, we could find so many other ones, okay? But just because, you know, they have, for example, he's migrated 2, doesn't mean he's successful, because he's pretty much failed with 8 others, okay? 5 out of 32. I don't know if that's very good. But again, you have to keep on looking and looking. So this one, obviously 2 out of 2, but still very early. So there, we can't really make a big assessment out of it. But what we could do, okay, so we actually can start doing something and showing you. So if we go on Soul Scan, so when I clicked on the crown, here you've got the wallet address, right? So you copy to clipboard, and then you go in GMGN, okay, .ai, and you can actually type in the wallet address here, right? And here you'll have all the success rate pretty much displayed. You'll have everything, you know, that he bought, sold, when he's created. So his 2 tokens, Steve and Bear. So you can see it for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple as that. The percentages, the amount made, all very good. Now, in order to trade this, you know, you can either use Trojan or any other copy bots. Okay, these copy wallet bots, there are so many out there. We all have our own preferences. Okay, I'm not going to push any onto you in this video, at least. You decide, you choose, because ultimately, you know, you need to find what fits your style. Okay, very important. But that is how we look pretty much for wallets here, because ultimately we need to find those that you know, are going to make us money in the future. And a lot of these devs, well, I can't tell you 100% if they're starting off or they're not, but I would assume that many of them are trying to at least build up a good resume, because the ultimate goal for many of these devs and many of these wallets is to be followed, right? The more copy traders, then it's just easy work. They can just pump anything. So right now, I believe that they would try to create as many good tokens, migrate them and build up their following. Because in the future, with that following, they can actually do a lot. So these beginning stages, I don't think they're going to try and screw you up. In fact, a lot of them will try to build up a very good portfolio. Simple as that. And imagine you're able to find these devs, you're able to find these wallets, and pretty much piggyback from it. Just copy them and make money. Simple as that. And then as you get better at finding, copying these wallets, being second, because the whole idea is that you're like second to that wallet, if that makes any sense. Once everyone else comes in and you get all the exit liquidity, you just dump on them and you make your money. These are the trenches, hard places. There's no long-term vision here. Everybody's just pumping, dumping. But the better you get at the game, the more you're going to do, the more you're going to earn, the longer you're going to stay. Okay, and you don't need to be copying many, but if you just had a few good wallets to be able to copy that, just making you that easy income, gosh, you are sorted, right? Not only are you getting your dopamine spike, your happiness from being able to get that income, but on top of it, you can then develop more skills, more strategies. It's just a dominoes effect. So you can make some easy 5x's, 10x's. Simple as that, as I always say. And don't fall for copying these top traders, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, because the top traders, ladies and gentlemen, they are literally using their copy traders. They're using them. And you're going to say, well, if many copy traders, they lose money with these top KOL wallets, why do they do that? Well, it's because a lot of them then leave and then there's always new ones coming in. But you have to find these, rare new devs. And this is where you can do it. You literally have all the features displayed here. You can see what works. I mean, for example, look at this. 2 out of 89. Would I copy? I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't migrate. The idea is that, you catch something very, very early and you actually see it grow. You don't want to see it dump quickly. As simple as that. So do continue, pretty much comparing the migration success of these devs, make notes on this, and you might find some people that launched like 6 tokens successfully and migrated 3, and that's already a 50% chance or something like that, 10 out of 5, 5 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. Which in my opinion is quite strong. And from there you can study their past launches, see which tokens performed well, and decide whether they're worth following. The objective is to track developers who consistently, guys, create successful coins and enter shortly after they do. And if you're getting in early, such as below, for example, a 12k market cap and it moved towards 120k or higher, there's meaningful upside potential that can appear from that. Like it all adds up, it accumulates. Just become good at this. Master this skill. So on this note, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up. Do join my groups, follow. I'm going to be giving you all the tips, all the advice, everything for free. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, all I can ask you for is to just sign up to Axiom with my link. That would be very nice. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Peace out.